Greg, are you getting some thumbs ups, or is it all just people kind of angry and frustrated? What do you hear?
Definitely more paparazzi here. Not that you're paparazzi.
High school.
Does this affect you, hearing people blowing the whistles and saying get out?
Quite often.
How do you, sir? How do you keep your composure so well?
You're good. You're good. You can hang on.
Hey, Fur must be making a comeback, guys. Fur must be making a comeback. Excellent. I did a lot of meat zapping and
Fuck you, Bovino! Fuck you! Minneapolis hates you! Minnesota hates you!
How are they treating you around here, Bovino?
Excellent.
Of course. A bunch of thumbs up, right?
Fuck you! Do you know where Jamie Vance is going tomorrow? Where's Jamie Vance?
Is that Fox?
You are not welcome out! We're
Love
not
it.
selection
Excellent. Good job.
Thank you, Commander Bovino.
You gotta move. You need to move.
You are a loser. We hate you. You are failing. Minneapolis cares about you. You are failing. Shame on you. We hate you, Bovino.
You're fine. You're fine. Just watch your dog. It's going to get all freaked out.
She's a nice person. Or dog.
All right, back in the car. We're just reporters. All right.
You want me to mute it?
Huh? What happened?
What's going on?
I'll tell you.
He goes, hey, ma'am, I love your fur coat.
I know. That was great.
All right, you guys did that live.
Got some questions in for Bovino. I don't think he quite knew who I was, so he didn't want to. I'm kind of dressed up like not on his side, so he didn't want to answer too many of my questions. But he did answer one. I tried to give him a little, you know, a little wink, wink here. So this speedway just denied service to Greg Bovino, Border Patrol commander. He said, we don't support ICE, even though Greg Bovino is not ICE, and then told him to leave and get off the property. I tried to ask Commander Bovino if there will be consequences for denial of service. He said he's just getting gas, which I think they did fill up. So I'm just going to clip that real quick and throw that on Twitter.
Let's try to hop in here and block it for them.
Dude, look, they're like throwing their arms up. They're like, what the fuck? Oh, we're right behind the convoy now. This is perfect.
Yeah.
I got to clip this up.
So as you guys heard, Bovino did tell me that they're giving him a bunch of thumbs up around here when I asked him the question how he's being treated. Bunch of thumbs up.
I think this is the same, actually the same one. I think that's what they're doing. I think they're trying to get denial of service. I think they're trying to catch people on that.
Do you work here? Do you work here? You guys
guys kick him out? What's your opinion on it? Why'd you kick him out?
They're on the freeway now.
And so he's not allowed service here.
They're mad.
Who is Oh yeah.
Protesters.
We're gonna lose the convoy.
Right.
Yeah, they're all following on the freeway. We should put our seatbelts on.
I'm not right now.
Commander Bovino, is there any potential violation of law for denying service to Border Patrol? Did anybody catch where that speedway was? Like what route it's on, or like?
I didn't. Just map it right quick before we get too far from the area. Map it, put in speedway.
Commander Bovino, is it legal to deny service to federal agents?
I've been late.
How's quality chat?
Here it is. Let me
take a picture of that right there. All right, Chad, I'm just banging a tweet out real quick. Are they behind us blowing whistles? Or maybe it was video those. Okay, we still got the convoy. Yeah, absolute boss. Thanks for all the super chats, guys. Super chats keep me on the road. They allow me to travel and keep doing this. YouTube's my primary form of income, so I really appreciate all of you who have super chatted. I'm sorry I didn't get to read a lot of super chats during that whole incident there at the Speedway, but it was pretty hectic, so I appreciate you all. This is Minneapolis.
Chat's back on. I had them off, guys, when I was at the speedway, just so that people weren't looking over me.
You work here? You guys kicked him out? What's your opinion on it?
Someone said thanks. I'm reporting it to corporate.
You work here? Yeah, that's definitely a corporate violation for sure.
Wyoming gal, gas money. Thank you very much for the $10 in the chat. It definitely goes toward gas, food, lodging, flights, travel. So thank you. It is not wet snow here, so all the dry snow mixed with the wet water on the concrete gets the windshield all dirty. Easy. Downtown, they're going into downtown. They're going into downtown, you guys.
Oh boy.
Biggest loop again.
is there any potential violation of law for denied
So
service?
they're off the exit, and they are going straight. It looks like through this
Is there any
exit.
potential violation of law for denied service to Border Patrol?
No, they are turning, you guys. They're turning.
Oh, they might be going to Riverside.
Let's go. Let's go.
Commander Bovino.
Everybody's honking in order to get through traffic lights.
Commander Bovino, is it legal? Commander Bovino, is it legal?
Oh, they might be going to another gas station.
Another one?
Perhaps.
Oh, we're about to get another gas station
Perhaps.
stop,
I'm
boys.
not sure. I thought maybe they were.
Dude, they're gonna hit every gas station in this city. They've been to like 100 of them today.
So we lost a lot of people.
We're just getting gas. We're just getting gas.
There's only a few people behind.
Posting this up on Twitter right now.
But the important part, did Cam get his water? He did not get his water. No, Cam did not get his water. He was white. They would not allow him in there.
Yeah, I don't think I made friends out of the guy who worked there either.
Yeah.
He goes, yeah, we've denied service. I look at Bovino and I go, hey, Bovino, is it illegal to do that? And he goes, if it is, I don't care.
You allowed to play music during streams?
No.
I mean, mine's not even monetized at this point anyway, so I don't really care.
Mine, I can't.
That's why I bank on super chats because they play music.
Usually, but there has been none today.
So this is super chat music.
You can't what? Super chat music?
I heard that's the thing. Like
No.
Let's see where that place was. Okay, this was on Portland Ave.
You need a snow scoop, Cam. Get water on the fly. I don't know if you want any water from this street area. Yeah. Any snow. Tammy, thank you for what you are doing and stay safe. Thank you for the Venmo. God bless you. Lost a lot of the cars that are behind.
We still got a lot in front though.
Yeah. Watermark.
Oh, I forgot to throw watermarks on it too.
Mine moved.
So maybe I should throw mine on.
Start going through red lights. All right.
All right, I'm almost back, guys. I'm about to post this video. fuckers got ahead of us. From Border Patrol Commander at Large Greg Bovino at a Speedway. A black cashier came out of the store, basically told him to screw off, told him to get off the property. He's not welcome here. They don't support ICE. Nobody in Minneapolis does, and therefore he had to leave. He was told by the cashier to leave. It seems like probably a corporate issue there. So make sure you go and interact with that. It's on Twitter. It's my most recent post. Go show it some love, retweet it, give it some likes. Make sure it goes viral. People need to see it. My X is just at Cam Higby. Drop a follow while you're there. And I appreciate you guys. Super chat. Let me read it real quick. From Val Silk. Thank you for the $10 super chat. Skeet, skeet, skeet. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Leah, for the PayPal from South Louisiana. Thank you for braving the cold. You're welcome. Thank you for the support. Renee Good, you guys, right in front of us. Renee Good. Say her name. I'm not.
Go show that post some love, guys, on X. At Cam Higby on X. I just posted the video.
Do you work here? Do you work here? Yeah. You guys kicked him out? What?
I'm going to post that on socials as well. On Instagram and TikTok.
Thank you, Jennifer, for the Venmo. $25 Venmo. Love how they're trolling the idiots. Thank you for blocking and showing us the madness. Stay safe. Making a left up here. Somalians are now protesting in Minnesota. Where at? JLR stream. Sound like there's some protest going on. Yes, the snowbanks make the streets narrower.
All right, so we got Commander Bovino and a convoy above ahead of us. Ton of protesters. All those cars in front of us are protesters, including that Fiat right there. And we got a bunch behind us as well. They're all tailing the convoy. And Commander Bovino is stopping at gas stations, trying to buy stuff, and being denied service. So that video is up on my Twitter now. Make sure you go and interact with it. It's a crazy video. I'm going to post it on socials now as well. Instagram, TikTok.
What's your opinion on it? Why'd you kick him out? Okay, we don't support ICE. And so he's not allowed service here. Commander Bovino, is it legal to deny service to federal agents? It is. I'm running from here.
Waving at people again. The agents are up here on the left waving at people. Out the car. The fire truck is coming.
Are they not going to pull over these fireworks? Oh, he's going the other way. Yeah.
He's doing thumbs up.
That's funny.
Do you work here? Do you work here? You guys kicked him out? What's your opinion on it? Why'd you kick him out? Okay, we don't support ICE.
Nice little hole.
So one way?
So, yeah.
We're still following the convoy, guys. Nick is in a hearing testifying. Good. Hope he does well. LA Captain, thanks for the $10 super chat.
There we go.
Don Lemon is in a blue Bronco. I haven't seen him at all.
There go the whistles again.
Look, all these people have
All these
whistles.
people have whistles. Everybody's out at the school watching.
See, they're all coordinated. They all know when to be, where to be, how to be, and what to be doing. They're all coordinated. It's crazy.
Speedway. Yep. Gas station. We just turned into a gas station again.
Another speedway? Oh, another speedway. It's going to be interesting. All right.
Hold on, make sure
I'd
I
like
get
to
out.
win, boys. I think
Make sure we're getting
they're
out.
all parallel with each other. They got to be, right?
Go run and get a water bottle.
I'm not.
getting
I
out?
have to piss though. That's the problem. I'm with Turning Point.
Huh?
I work for Turning Point USA. I'm not a. You know, I'm just letting you know. Yeah, it's all right.
You should get some good deported.
The immigrants are the ones that let you guys
Yeah.
in the most. That's
It's always the
well, legal
it's always
immigrants
the-
support you guys the most. You
Well,
know?
it's the legal immigrants that let us in.
Exactly.
They love 'em.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. It's I don't know.
Are you guys in the F-150?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
like, who is that? When you guys left.
Well, they all think we're you guys.
I don't know. Well, I was like, man, this is some undercover.
Yeah. No.
Who this is, but-
No, that's us. Yeah.
I think it was you guys.
Yeah.
Kind of are. You're on American side.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly, man. Yeah. Yeah. No, they hate me, so I mask up and.
Oh, yeah? Oh, they hate me.
I bet. Yeah, I bet.
Oh, no. The black vests, we stick out.
Yeah.
On
Yeah.
purpose.
Yeah. Yeah.
Makes it easier to find myself.
Yeah. 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 I got some pretty good pictures of you guys earlier. I had my big camera out.
Oh, nice.
I was taking some cool shots.
You guys are pretty calm.
Yeah. I'm gonna catch this over here. Is it still buffering, guys? This guy's a snowboard with him.
You here to harass some fucking Avalita? Yeah, you here to harass some fucking grandmothers? You here to take some guy out of his house in his fucking underwear? Does that make you feel good, huh, asshole? You fucking Nazi pig! Fuck you! Get back to your fucking Texas and let them fuck your bro, asshole! You fucking piece of shit! Everybody hates you! Everybody fucking hates you! You are not every last person in this city wants you out! You fucking pig! You fucking Nazi! Get the fuck out!
Oh, we got Bovino over here.
You fucking pig! You piece of shit! Fuck you! Fuck you! You are useless and scared. You could be helped by that. You should be helpful. You gotta stop this shit. City now! We want you out! We want you out! You fucking piece of shit! Traitors! You want power! That's all you want! Take my picture, take your fucking picture real quick! Put me on a list, you fucking cocksucker! Fuck you! Fuck you! Yeah, put me on a fucking list, you're right here! Fuck you! You fucking asshole! You fucking Nazi pigs! Fuck you! Go back to Texas, asshole! Fuck off! Yeah! Fuck you! Fuck you! Smiling motherfucker! Yeah! Fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck you! Fire! shit! You're just stopping at every speed limit here. This is just a weird one.
Sorry, you're okay.
Get the zone. Yeah, gotta look good for your little. Oh, yeah! Where's this fucking Nazi going? Piece of shit! Rick, how about you explain to him? How long? Fuck off!
Did you guys have any success at this one? Did you guys have any success at this one?
Yeah, we did.
Good.
Just a few minutes ago.
Got it. There was a ramming just now. Wow.
Very close. What we don't want to do is bring this to that scene, so we'd rather bring them here than to the scene that they're watching. It's better they do this for me rather than our agency.
Come down we pay your fucking salary. You guys are fucking Nazis! Fucking Nazis! You like this? Football!
Sad.
Shit, you assholes! Get the fuck out, man!
He just told me there was a car ramming.
Yeah.
You hear that? He told you that too?
Yeah.
Or you heard him when I asked?
I heard it when you asked. I was right behind you.
So Commander Bovino just indicated to me that there was a car ramming on federal agents just moments ago. I just asked him, I don't know if you guys could hear it, but Commander Greg Bovino of the Border Patrol just indicated to me that there was a car ramming on federal agents just moments ago.
This guy on our right is staring and looking and watching.
Yeah, I know. He's fine.
Just telling the media.
We're just reporters. We're just reporters. No, I got my dad's in here. Yes.
More people came across the street.
Rowdy Chick 8. Thanks for the super chat.
Big one.
Yeah, big one. They're like coming after us. They think we're Border Patrol. I keep showing them my badge.
They got them blocked in. They're over there.
Shit. Let's go.
Look.
I gotta get out.
Shoot, I gotta get back out. Sorry, I can't take you guys with me this time. Sorry.
They got them blocked in.
Heads up!
You break Bovino.
All right, going back to the car, guys.
Shit! Fucking stick stuff. Go.
It's like they went right.
They did.
I was figuring which way you turn these things.
They sprayed.
Yeah, I fucking
They were
narrowly.
right there.
I narrowly avoided getting sprayed. The guy recognized me though. I went up to one of the agents, by the way. I told him who we were.
Good.
And he said, "Are you guys in that F-150?" I shouldn't have said that, but he goes. That white car is in the convoy. Is this guy? No, he's not. He's not.
In the back, fine.
Yeah, can we?
Oh yeah, sure.
Thank you. We're journalists. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Guy, the tow truck next to us let us in front.
People know though.
Huh?
Let people know
People know what?
that we're journalists.
Yeah, I'm going to.
We're journalists.
Yeah.
We gonna find out what they know. We on moment control right now. We gonna see what they know. We on that.
There's so many people. They're all here. Should I go out there?
No, they're getting rowdy.
That's him too. No, I saw the guy in the back.
I'm trying to join.
Who went?
I'm a freelancer.
You're a freelancer. Give it the real outlet. No, you're in their car, man.
I'm not in their car.
Who do you freelance with? Please, what outlet?
I sell my outlet. I sell my to everyone. CNN, MSNBC, NBC, ABC, The
Yeah, a lot of
Independent.
weirdos out here bringing journalists.
Okay. Well, we just don't want to get hurt, man.
Damn, they're just rolling with the doors open.
I want to go around. I want to go left.
What are we going left for? Oh, try to catch up?
Yeah. I'll catch back up.
Oh, we're banging the left, guys. We're gonna try to catch up at the other intersection. Yeah, we're going around. We are.
We're still going straight.
This is kind of like getting a little dicey out here.
Yeah. Yeah.
It started off as nothing. Now it's a little.
Not that good. We've been on like 2 hours, 3 hours.
Yeah.
3 hours.
Yeah, totally. So, guys, I just tweeted about Commander Bovino saying that there was just a car ramming on federal agents.
Now they're stopped.
Yo, what's up, JD Delay? What's up, brother? We got JD Delay in chat, guys. Okay, they're all down here. Is the convoy coming
That's
this way?
them right there.
Should I just get out and wait and let the convoy come to us? Press, you're press.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll show you my badge. You're good. Look, see. Look, right here. Shit, I gotta keep this fucking thing handy, dude. So when he was asking me what car we were in, he goes, "We were really confused." No, it's fine. I'm not gonna say anything. He goes, "We were really confused when you guys waved at us. He thought we were undercovers." He's like, "Yeah, we were super confused what happened."
Look at this.
Press. Do you have a badge?
Yeah.
You have a badge? Okay, good. All right. I just want to get out and go down there.
They just smoked it.
They smoked it. I'm a journalist.
Oppress the people living in these blue cities in this blue state. So we will be in some fashion reporting on his event tomorrow. I submitted.
It was gas and I'll be running away. Oh, it is gas.
Fuck you! The fuck out of my goddamn city!
Ugh. Hey, make sure you have recirculation on. What? Recirculation, so it's not pulling air from the... Quincy.
Go piss yourself, you little bastard!
We're journalists.
Quick, man, are you going to report on that green gas? Or are you going to be
Yes, I just reported on it.
what news station?
Fuck you! Fuck ICE! Fuck you!
Where's Kevin?
I don't know.
Not in Minnesota!
Is the convoy still behind us?
Yeah, I think.
Holy man, that was the good stuff.
Yeah. No, all the way. 2 blocks away, 3 blocks away. Hold on, yeah, I'll mute it, you guys. Where's Kev?
I have no idea.
He hops out, goes.
My gas mask's so fucked up.
I saw it coming this way. I was like,
Son of a bitch, right? Okay, where's the fucking release thing on this guy? There it is. Okay.
okay. I'm muted.
Shit, this thing doesn't want to stay on.
Call him.
All right, guys, so we lost Kev. We're trying to find him. I'm throwing the gas mask on.
Are you?
Yeah.
Well, they probably got out of there.
Yeah, but where did they go is the question. We should probably try to find the convoy. I bet wherever the convoy is, Kevin is probably...
Court came out and ruled against a lower judge's decision that had barred immigration enforcement agents from using quote unquote less than lethal tactics like pepper spray and tear gas and the like on protesters here in the Twin Cities area, except under very particular circumstances. An appeals court came out and struck down that lower court ruling. So the administration is again free to deploy tear gas at will. Not that it was completely obeying that order to begin with, but now has been given a free hand. And already today we have seen on the streets of Minneapolis and the surrounding cities a free use of those chemical agents on people, on protesters again. We saw scenes of Border Patrol Commander Greg Bovino, who has led a lot of the worst crackdowns and is one of the instigators of the most cowboy-like tactics out here among his BORTAC unit. On the streets of this city and others across the country, again today, his unit was out using tear gas and other chemical agents that throws up this green, sickly-looking cloud that is really ominous and has a lot of people out here scared for what the knock-on health effects from exposure to that green chemical agent could be on the human body. But already using those tactics in a show of force out, apparently using the higher temperatures today, because we had seen that Bovino and his agents must have been cowering from the cold or otherwise cowering from the people here in the Minneapolis area. And that's not my assessment. That's Bovino's assessment, and I'll get to that in just a moment. But cowering from the people and the temperatures out here and not having as robust a presence out in the Twin Cities area, but today out in force again and using those chemical agents. Bovino just yesterday held a press conference inside of the Federal Whipple building here behind me, where he said outright that what he and his agents have encountered here in the Twin Cities is a level of organization and communication among the counter demonstrators, the people who are attempting to keep a check and keep a mindful eye on ICE and Border Patrol. They have been more organized and better and had better lines of communication than other cities that they have encountered. He specifically named New Orleans as an example where he was before he came here. And I have to say that having been on the ground here, you do see that organization. It's very sophisticated and it's quite effective in the way that it is able to identify agents when they are out in these communities and very quickly mobilize neighborhood responses. Rapid response networks come out of the woodwork. People blow whistles to notify the neighborhoods that immigration agents are out, and they'll often also tail ICE and Border Patrol convoys from neighborhood to neighborhood to ensure that they are continuously being watched. That's the response. How is the administration responding? Well, in addition to that use of force that I just talked about, there has also been a response from the federal government to relax the way in which it is following the Constitution, is probably the only way to say it. It's giving its agents leeway to not follow the Fourth Amendment protections against unreasonable search and seizure. In the past, ICE has always had to use, in most cases, judicial warrants to gain access to a home, to force entry on homes, residences, private property. But what is being reported by the Associated Press today, and I may try to read a portion of their reporting here live on air, assuming my hand does not get too cold from being exposed to the elements as long as I can here. But what is being reported from the Associated Press is that a memo is being circulated among new ICE recruits to essentially only rely on administrative warrants, meaning not issued by a judge, seemingly going against many established court precedents as to what constitutes unreasonable search and seizure. That it's all about getting the arrest first and then finding out, and then just worrying about those, or rather worrying about those repercussions later. So this is reporting from the Associated Press by Rebecca Santana. Federal immigration officers are asserting sweeping power to forcibly enter people's homes without a judge's warrant, according to an internal Immigration and Customs Enforcement memo obtained by the Associated Press, marking a sharp reversal to long-standing guidance meant to respect constitutional limits on government searches. The memo authorized ICE officers to use force to enter a residence based solely on a more narrow administrative warrant to arrest someone with a final order of removal, a move that advocates say collides with Fourth Amendment protections and upends years of advice given to immigrant communities. The shift comes as the Trump administration dramatically expands immigration arrests nationwide, deploying thousands of officers under a mass deportation campaign that is already reshaping enforcement tactics in cities such as Minneapolis. The memo itself has not been widely shared within the agency, according to a whistleblower complaint, but its contents have been used to train new ICE officers who are being deployed into cities and towns to implement the president's immigration crackdown. And what I should note is that a lot of those officers, as it is being reported, a lot of those ICE and other immigration enforcement agents are actually now being scared by the level of pushback that they are experiencing in places like the Twin Cities area, growing wary about the future, and it's only those gung-ho recruits signing up for those $50,000 sign-up bonuses, or who ideologically are aligned with this administration and signing up to act as that paramilitary force answerable only to the president, that are continuing to have high spirits and respond to some of these orders. So the fact that they are being given this directive, to what is a fact, ignore the parts of the Constitution that they find inconvenient, it's disconcerting to me, and I think should be disconcerting to most Americans. And for I have seen our chats in recent weeks since we started reporting in conjunction with the Midas Touch Network, and it slipped my mind at the start of this report. I should thank them for continuing to act as our partners in this reporting out there. I am reporting in conjunction with their network. So thanks to them for their support. But since they have so graciously given us this platform on which to air our reporting, I have noticed an uptick in the number of people who are spouting pro-MAGA talking points in our chat. That has not gone unnoticed by me. But the point that I would put to them in this moment is, did you vote for a cessation of the Constitution? Is that what you signed up for? Because the usual kind of MAGA support that I see is one that is hyper-patriotic, invested in the founders of the Constitution and the American project that they sought to build. So the fact that just parts of that Constitution are being ripped out wholesale by this administration and their armed agents, masked agents, driving around in unmarked vehicles, terrorizing Americans on American city streets. Make no mistake, they are not just going after immigrants, legal or otherwise, here in the United States, but also have been directly harassing and brutalizing American citizens, as well as the ignoring of that Constitution and this patriotic project that is underway, this experiment in democracy and self-determination here in the United States. Is that what you voted for? It's something that I would challenge those on the right. Seeing what is happening on the ground here in places like Minneapolis, challenge you to think about in these moments. I know that it is easy to just fall back on partisan talking points and want to cheerlead your side, but at a certain point, I think that allegiance to some deeper project, to some truly American project, should probably take precedence. And you should ask yourself, what are your true core beliefs? Is it loyalty to one man and some cult of personality? Or is it to some deeper ideals? And to that point that I was just making about the harassment of Americans out here outside of the Whipple Federal Building just a couple of weeks ago on January 11th, I had the privilege to interview a Marine Corps veteran named Sky, who had been held for hours inside of the Whipple Federal Building after she had been brutalized and dragged from her car by immigration agents. Earlier today, we published the video of her arrest. A lot of people have seen it. It's been going semi-viral online. If you haven't, please go to Status Quo's social media. You'll be able to see it there now. And also on our YouTube channel. By the way, get subscribed there if you are not. We are up, I am told, about 93,000 subscribers so far in the month of January. Help us get to 100,000 and growing this platform to be able to show on the ground, real on the ground journalism, being out here for hours, including in the freezing cold, to be able to lift up the voices of some of the people who have been out here demonstrating for these last several hours, as we will do in just a moment. But please go and see that video of her arrest where the agents are giving her contradicting orders, are threatening to tase her and the person that she is in the car with, who I was told by Sky just today, because we did a ride along with her, was told was another veteran in the car with her. being threatened with tasing if they did not obey these contradicting orders being issued by officers, and see her dragged out of the car and pushed to the ground. We've seen photos of the injuries she sustained, bruising all along her arm. She described to us in vivid detail how her head was forced against a wall for having the temerity to stand up to these agents and try to protest them as she is being arrested, or detained, rather, even if it's for hours on end, detained. Oh, it looks like somebody's being released from the Whipple Federal Building now. John, let's make our way over there. We might be able to get an interview. Oh, yeah? Okay. You hear some of the protesters here getting on the bullhorns, trying to welcome these people back out of the Whipple Federal Building. Oh, thank you very much. We appreciate it, man. We appreciate it.
Stay warm.
You guys too.
Where are you guys from? If you don't mind me asking?
I'm based in Wisconsin. John's from New York.
All right, so you got some grit to you.
Yeah. Though this is different out here right now. This is tough.
It is.
No kidding. Well, thank you very much for the support. We appreciate it.
Hi, good to see you.
Good to see you, Emily.
Sorry, we have some really big information for you.
Yeah. What?
We've been putting it out.
First, if you could introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Emily Phillips, or Emily Heather on social media. Meta stole my last name, said I'm a fraud. But
Emily's a longtime activist out here. We spoke first back in December when you were doing a Whipple watch out here on the other side of the building, where you were keeping.
Tarp up now.
Yeah, where you cannot see the comings and goings as easily of the agents as they come and go. But that was the work that we originally were tracking you do. You're saying you had some information.
Yeah, this has been horrifying me since I found out last night, and I was able to get more information on it today. I'm still working to confirm more, and we can talk more about that too. But I'm getting information from medical professionals that, so you know how Safe Harbor or Safe Haven is here to get people who are being picked up like that person?
Yes.
So the people that are injured really badly, or maybe other people too, we don't know how many people, are being taken out into the woods around the Whipple and released in the middle of the night, sometimes with no clothes, always with no phone, if they're brown, with no ID. And it's a death sentence. One of the people had a cracked skull that's been treated. So they're taking the people that they don't want us to know about, and they're dropping them in the woods, which I've heard is something that they've been doing with Native Americans for a long time, and we're just continuing that tradition. But that is sickening me right now.
Yeah, absolutely. That is information that we have been trying to confirm here at Status Quo. Some of these harrowing stories, please. If you yeah, we can talk, Elena. Thank you for talking. Yeah, for talking to us out here, and thank you for being a source. We appreciate it. Yeah, Emily's raising something that has been the talk of the activist community out here. And keep in mind, this is just rumor at this point, but reporting or what the rumors are here among the activists here on the ground is that what is happening is that some of the people who are being detained by federal immigration agents, if they are not directly under ICE's purview, eventually they have to be released. And when they are, in some cases, they're being let out the front gates, as we just saw here. But the rumor is that some people are being released into parks in the middle of the night. And obviously, it's so unbelievably cold out here. It's dangerous to be outside, especially without the proper protection. So I just wanted to couch what Emily was saying there in the proper context that we have, which is just that we're still trying to get that confirmed and hear from some of these stories directly, which we have not. So I want you to take that with a grain of salt in that moment, but certainly speaks to the amount of distrust and fear that the activist community has here for immigration agents. And that is something that will be very apparent, something that will be very apparent if you watch that video I was just talking about excuse me, I'm losing my train of thought in the cold here. But that is something that will become very apparent if you watch Sky's arrest video that is on our social media right now. So some calls to action in this moment, just before I start doing some interviews with the crowd out here. First thing that I want to say is, if the best thing you can do to support our on-the-ground journalism that we are doing here on the ground in Minneapolis and in cities across this country, where we have been in Charlotte, in Chicago, in D.C., in L.A., in New York, at Alligator Alcatraz down in Florida, over the months and months of the first year of the Trump administration. Best thing you can do to support these streams directly, and it's the lowest hurdle, is to just like this stream. Like it, share it. That gets it out to more people as we try to build a true people-powered and people-centered news platform here at Status Quo. Second thing you can do is get subscribed to us on YouTube and to our partners at Midas Touch. Support truly independent media in this moment. And the third thing you can do is support us financially. Go to statusquo.com/join, because we don't take any corporate sponsorships whatsoever. We don't take any corporate sponsorships, so you know that what I am saying is beholden only to you, our audience. We're not beholden to corporate interests, and we're not beholden to partisan interests. We don't have to spin a narrative out here. We can just show you what is actually happening on the ground in these cities. And what is happening is the federal government is using its billions upon billions of dollars to outfit a paramilitary force to go into these communities, brutalize people, and disappear them off of America's streets and deport them. All right. So I want to grab a couple of interviews here. Whew. While we still have the fortitude out here in this cold. And I have seen people in our comments be very worried about myself and John and the people who have filled in for us as we have been home over the past several days, about us out here in these cold. I just want to reassure you that we are okay. We don't push ourselves beyond our comfort zone. It's as soon as we start to feel the cold get to us that we do call the stream. So know that we are looking out for ourselves and properly outfitting ourselves and taking great care, though I appreciate your concern that I have seen in the comments. Well, I know you guys said you were fans. Would you mind if I interviewed you about why you wanted to be out here tonight?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, so first thing I want to get from you guys is names, if you just want to say and spell those however you want to be identified.
I prefer not to, if that's all right.
That's okay. I just ask that you give me something to call you by.
Sure, how about James?
James, common spelling?
James, James.
James and
Thomas.
Thomas, common spelling Thomas. James and Thomas, I first want to address your reticence to give full names. I think for people who aren't living in a city that's being occupied by the Trump administration, though it's happening in more and more places around the country right now, I wanted to just get you to talk about why you feel that need to protect yourselves in this moment as you're out here ostensibly just exercising your First Amendment rights to protest and have your voices heard. Why do you need to protect your identities?
Well, you constantly read and see things in the media about all this surveillance technology that they have. Do I think hiding my identity is a necessity at this point? Not quite, but it's a precaution. They've got Stingray. I've seen ICE agents coming out here with cameras recording people's faces. You've got the president talking about retribution. You see it in the news. Look at the subpoenas that were issued to our state and city officials. It's retribution. So, better safe than sorry.
Anything you would want to add to that, Thomas?
Yeah, I mean, you've seen in Miami Beach recently, the mayor send the police to somebody's house over a Facebook comment. Like these, a lot of these people are out for revenge. It's been said word for word by our president. So I'd rather be safer than sorry.
Certainly, and I think that is a sentiment that can be understood by a lot of people watching at home. And I just want to emphasize that is not an exaggeration what they're saying out here, talking about being photographed. That's happened to John and I on a number of occasions when we've been out here just reporting, just standing on the side of the street reporting in Chicago. We were photographed by immigration agents. And it happened to me several times here in Minneapolis while I was out reporting with John or with Andrew Mercado. As we were driving around, agents would pull us over, photograph the vehicle that we were in, clearly, likely as some way to either document that we are, out nearby where they are operating as a way to try and establish pretext if they wanted to try and bring charges, or as a way for surveillance. So it's not paranoia, it's real things that are happening here on the ground to us that I can directly verify as well. I wanted to ask you guys, it is cold. You guys have got the stuff on your faces and around your heads. I think that's smart to keep yourselves warm right now. Why did you want to be out here in the wind and in the cold tonight?
At the end of the day, I feel like I have to do something. I'm a local. I want to be down here. I want to see it with my own eyes. I watch channels like yours and Mercado's. I'm so thankful for the coverage. But you know, as a critical thinker, I like to leave some room for hearing people out, because there's a sliver of truth to every narrative. But when you got people calling like Renee Good a domestic terrorist, it's just there's no sliver of truth. I got to be down here. I got to see it with my own eyes. So there's no room. It's all bullshit. It's totally bullshit when they start talking like that. It's just, we've seen the videos. I've been down here. I've seen it with my eyes. There's not a shadow of a doubt in my mind that we've got liars in this administration, and we're not getting the true story from them.
Thomas, I mean, there's going to be day after day. I mean, we've already seen the Trump administration has been really grinding its heel into the back of the Twin Cities here over the last, now going on 2 months, since the beginning of December. I mean, you don't necessarily have to be out here today, but you are. Why did you feel compelled to be out here tonight?
I like my Constitution. I think this administration wipes their ass with it. I think that Trump views the Constitution as something that's in his way rather than something he swore an oath to. I think it's pathetic. When you lose democracy in your country, it's damn hard to get it back. And if I were to sit at home eating potato chips, how would I view myself in 5 years if I wasn't out here fighting against this bullshit? I mean, it's constant lies. It's constant propaganda. They're violating amendments left and right. They don't care about the Constitution that people fought and died for. And I think it's fucking pathetic. I really do. And I can't sit at home and just not be out here and see everything for myself. I mean, I've seen ICE agents from their car spray pepper spray on people who are peacefully protesting on the sidewalk. And you hear these things, you know, like, especially with the George Floyd stuff, you hear how, you know, a lot of these protesters were peaceful and had retribution thrown on them. And you don't want to believe it. And it's hard to believe because this is supposed to be the United States of America. But being down here, you see it with your own eyes. I mean, how can you, what are you supposed to do? Are you supposed to just ignore what you're seeing and all the bullshit these people are doing? It's not right.
I want to talk about that Constitution that you just referenced. Today it's being reported by the Associated Press that ICE is circulating a memo to its new recruits that ostensibly says to ignore the Fourth Amendment, which is the protection against unreasonable search and seizure, by ignoring judicial warrants or not needing judicial warrants to force entry onto private property in many cases, and instead just relying on administrative warrants, which is issued by the Department of Homeland Security itself, that the Trump administration could just write a piece of paper that says we want access to this property because we say so, and that's okay. Do that, agents. When you hear that the administration is just vesting itself with more and more power like that, what's your reaction? I mean, is there anything left to be surprised about out here? Any step that could shock you that the Trump administration could take?
I'll be shocked if, you know, we've got reports of these paratroopers, and then today, military police ready to be deployed. I will be shocked. I will be a little surprised if it happens. That would shock me. I mean, that will give me shock. You know, it's being telegraphed though. They've already got 3,000 people out here.
3,000 plus agents. And just to underscore what James was saying there, what he's referencing is that it's being reported today that the Trump administration has told some members of the military police to be ready to deploy to the Twin Cities if need be. And that's on top of already reporting that the 11th Airborne Division that's stationed in Alaska around Fairbanks and Anchorage and specializes in cold weather deployments had already been told to possibly deploy here to the Twin Cities. So threatening the use of the military on American city streets. I apologize. I cut you off.
No, that's all right. That's all right. Yep. It's that it's a terrible thing to even hear this news. For that to even be a reality, it feels like a bad dream a lot of the time, especially happen in our own backyard. I mean, 5-6 years ago, you get a little amped up when you hear about Minnesota in the news because it's kind of this, this Midwest state, not a lot of clout. And now it's just constant. I mean, I go to Reddit on the front page and I see videos every single day of stuff happening in places that I just drive by. It's unbelievable.
Thomas, I want you to react to the news at hand here. When you hear that the Trump administration is, potentially just tearing up the Fourth Amendment, that ICE agents could, even force down your door if they just have a piece of paper that says they can. What's your reaction when you hear that news?
I'd like to say I'm shocked, but I'm not, unfortunately. And I just want to say, if you support Donald Trump up to this point, never invoke the Constitution. You don't give a fuck about it. Never invoke states' rights. You don't give a fuck about them. You don't fucking care about tyranny. You don't care about libertarianism. You don't give a fuck about any of that. And it's time to admit that to yourself instead of living in fucking delusion. You have no principles.
This Friday, we're preparing for to cover a general strike here in the Twin Cities. Do you two plan to participate? And if so, will you be out demonstrating? How do you plan to make your voices heard and to join with other people here in the Twin Cities?
I'm unfortunately not in a position where I can take the day off of work, but I am going to participate. I'm going to get down in the streets after work, wherever there's protests, wherever there's marches. My economic impact to try to participate is to not spend any money anywhere. So I'm participating where I can.
Yep. And Thomas, what about you?
I'll be there if I can. I'll be on the streets marching.
All right. Well, we'll be out there reporting on that this Friday as well. I want to thank both of you for your time. But before I let you go, I like to ask, is there anything that you want to say I haven't given you the opportunity to?
Just practice your rights, all of them. Be smart, be safe, get out here. There's not a lot of people in positions of power who can do anything, so do what you can.
Thank you.
Just show people that you're not going to stand for this, that you're not going to, don't take the death of our country and our democracy lying down. Don't do it.
Thank you both very much. I appreciate the time.
Thank you.
Something I want to say here is just take a moment to observe that the only people who are out here covering the continued protest against the Trump administration out here tonight are us and a couple of other independent, it looks like, streamers. There is no CNN. There is no MSNBC or MS Now. There is no Fox. Another person is coming out of the Whipple Belly right now. It's just being met with cheers from the small crowd that is gathered here right now. But there is no media covering the release of these people from federal custody right now. We're the ones who are here, out in the cold, on the ground for hours. John and I have been out all day. We were doing a ride along with Sky, that veteran who I described earlier and whose arrest you can see on our social media right now. We were doing a ride along with her as she continues to do patrols here in the Twin Cities area. We rode along with her for a few hours, and now we are out here outside of the Whipple Federal Building. And then it's on top of day after day, week after week, month after month of on-the-ground reporting that we do here at Status Coup. To support that mission, statuscoup.com/join. That is the best way to support us and to keep us going. We cannot do it without your support. John, did you see where that person who had just been released, where he went? I had to see if I can get an interview. On the other side? Okay. I want to try and find him really quick if I can.
Adrenaline and hate keeps you warm.
Pardon me, y'all. Did you see where the person who was just released, where he went? Oh, it took off. Okay. Got it. Sounds like the people who are being released, they have rides waiting for them when they are let out. So does not sound like we're going to get that interview here tonight.
Wasn't there pictures of him like being put into a car?
Yeah, I saw Dad and that son confused.
There you go. Would you guys mind if I interviewed you about why you wanted to be out here tonight in the cold?
Yeah,
All right.
for sure.
All right, this is John, my cameraman. My name's JT.
Hi.
Hi. If I could start just by getting your names, please.
Yeah, I'm Maggie.
Maggie,
Kendra.
Kendra, and I'm assuming Maggie is Maggie. Kendra, Kendra. All right. Well, thank you for talking to me. First question I got to ask, because the wind is whipping here, it is cold. Why did you, tomorrow we're expecting a visit from the vice president. You could be out protesting that day. Maybe you will be. On Friday, we're expecting a general strike. Maybe you'll be participating in that as well. But with all those things coming up, why did you want to be out here in the cold tonight?
So we are here tonight to pick up our friends that got detained this afternoon. We got a call a couple hours ago from another friend who said their last location was the Whipple building, and their car was found in St. Paul with the window smashed out. And so we're just here. We're going to be working in shifts with a few other friends and just waiting for them to get out.
So just standing vigil here outside this building for potentially hours?
Yeah. I think the average is anywhere between 6 and 12 hours of being detained, and we have it worked out with groups of people in our friend group that we will be here when they are released. They shouldn't have been arrested. They're U.S. citizens. They are friends. They are wonderful people, and they were taken from us in an act of, I'm assuming, violence, given the broken windows. And the least we can do is stand out here and wait for them and let them know that they have a safe place to land when they get out, because that's all we can do. That's what community is looking out for each other. And if that means standing out in the cold, well, we're used to it. we grew up shoveling the driveways, so we're used to the cold. But yeah.
When you have to play detective like that, looking for someone's last known location, finding their car smashed out in the middle of downtown St. Paul, was it?
It was in like a small neighborhood, kind of between Minneapolis and St. Paul.
Got it.
It's called Lauderdale. It's just really tucked away off of Highway 280. But yeah, and that's like a nice area too.
I used to live there.
Yeah, you used to
really
live.
cute.
You used to live there, and
Just
like
a nice, quiet neighborhood.
It's home to a lot of professors from the University of Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
It's always been like a really nice, quiet place. So it kind of sucks that even spaces that are supposed to be nice and calm and safe are being terrorized by federal agents who have no checks or balances to how they behave and what they do and how they operate. And it's just incredibly frustrating and devastating to see.
I just when you got word that a friend had been taken, I don't know what they were doing at that time.
We don't either. Honestly, it's two of our friends. They were probably going to a thrift shop or something. Knowing them, they didn't tell us they were going out protesting or anything. I don't know though, because we haven't heard from them. We can't talk to them, can't ask them. So yeah, I got a text that they were detained, and I just immediately was like, okay, we gotta get in touch with the Lawyers Guild. We have done everything we can. They have lawyers, it sounds like, but we just don't know when they're going to be released. So we're here until that happens.
Emotionally, what does it do to your sense of safety here in the Twin Cities area? The Trump administration has said that what it's doing here is ultimately in the name of safety. That's why it needs to crack down on cities that do these immigration raids that it's doing. What does it do to your sense of safety when your friends are being disappeared off the city streets and apparently being held in federal custody if their last known location was the Whipple building?
It's completely evaporated, nowhere seems safe. Even our neighborhood this morning, we were woken up to the sounds of whistles and horns down the street. You can't go to work without seeing it. You can't go to school without seeing it. It's all anyone talks about anymore. We're tired. There are bags under our eyes. Our nervous systems are out of whack. Anytime you hear a horn or a whistle or any high-pitched noise, your head turns and you look, and it's we're tired. We're scared. We're tired. I don't know anyone that hasn't had a story to share about a friend getting detained or a neighbor getting taken, or, you know, people reaching out to me looking for help with lawyers and legal counsel. And yeah, I don't know, like you just stare off into the distance. Oh,
sorry, we gotta go.
Oh, they gotta go. If a friend has been released.
Yeah, so we were expecting a call from, I think, the Lawyers Guild, basically. Ellie got the call. So our friend who was primarily leading the charge, calling all these attorneys and stuff, was expecting a phone call from one of those attorneys upon their release. We're waiting for two of them. We don't know which one it is, but sounds like they're out and we're here. We brought food, we brought blankets and extra clothes and all that stuff. And I'll admit I'm not prepared to be out in the cold, so I'm kind of happy. But yeah, we're gonna get them home. We're gonna get them safe. We're gonna get them fed. And we're gonna strike on Friday. We're gonna let people know that we're not gonna be bullied. We're not gonna keep tolerating this because it's fucked up, honestly.
Yeah, I don't think anyone could fault you for the use of language, for the use of a cuss word.
Better, but, you know.
No, I don't think anybody could fault you. I mean, this is, these are intense times.
Yeah.
I know. See somebody walking out right now. Is that the bearing of either of your friends right there?
Looks a little too tall. They're kind of small people, but
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well. I can let you go so you can watch for them.
much.
I appreciate that. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it. John, I'm going to give them a card really quick. Just take that for a moment. Just, also, if your friends want to talk about this, please let us know. We would love to showcase their story. No.
Where's your humanity? Where's your fucking kindness? Unlock when I saw your ugly face.
She's from
I went to school, you know,
Fuck you! Everybody fucking hates you! Get off our street! White supremacists!
It's so cold, my phone now. My phone just.
All right, everyone. Give JT a minute here. He'll be right back. He's just making some connections, giving out his card. It's what we've been doing here in Minnesota, making connections. Don't forget to smash the like button, share this live stream, get it out there. If you are not yet subscribed, then make sure you do so. JT is back. Here he goes.
Oh, yes. We're live right now for what you do, man.
All right. John.
JT, good?
Yeah. So as I said, we respect our limits out here. Well, sorry, were you asking to be interviewed, sir?
Oh, I would love to.
Yeah, what's your name?
Soren Spickerman.
One more time.
Soren Spickerman. Soren like an eagle.
Can you spell it for me?
Soren. It's Danish.
Got it. So Soren, what?
Get out of Minnesota! Get out! Shove on! Get out! God, I hate ICE.
Why did you want to be out here tonight?
To fight fascism. To just, I don't know what else to do except to protest right now. I've been super frustrated by this this lawlessness. I'm disappearing people. This isn't what America's about. We protect our neighbors. I got Scandinavian heritage. It takes a lot to piss off a Scandinavian, but when we get pissed, watch out. We can turn into berserkers.
Yeah, and just to back that up, Border Patrol Commander Greg Bovino just yesterday held a press conference inside this very building where he said that the organization and the level of resistance here in the Twin Cities was higher than in many of the cities that he's been operating in recently.
Good.
So it goes to underscore some of the point that you had made. I'm curious, but at what point, maybe are you a protester at heart? Are you someone who does commonly take to the streets, or what was the motivating factor to get you out, and when did your activism start?
It started the night that they did that debacle in the White House with Zelensky. I thought I walked around just in a rage for a while, and I felt utterly alone. And then I went to my very first protest was hands off. And then I've been to about 6 or 7 in the UP and in Upper Peninsula of Michigan. That's where I'm from. But I got family here, and I plow in the winter. I'm a tree service guy in the summer. So I had a 10-day window of no snow, and I said, I'm going to Minnesota. I'm going to the front line, man. I got to do it. I don't know what else to do.
So you're down here. You make the journey all the way over here just to be on that front line, the way you put it. I gotta ask, how long are you going to be out here? We're expecting a general strike on Friday. Are you staying that long? I mean, how long do you want to be here?
I'm staying until Saturday.
Till Saturday.
Then I gotta go back because we're supposed to get snow, and I do plow in the winter.
Got to pay the bills
right now. Got to pay the bills, but it feels really good to be here and get some camaraderie. And I want to just do a shout out to Jennifer Lawrence and Angie Sullivan on IHIP. I love those chicks, man. I'm with you girls. I love you girls. And Midas Touch and what you guys do, and thank you. Yeah, I'm 100% going to be here until Friday, and I plan on being here as I can warm up in the car and I come back and go home, get out, shove on.
These are the hazards of reporting in the middle of a protest. You got to take protesting breaks so that these folks can do what they came down here to do. And I'm just pointing out, he's yelling because it's a vehicle that's coming out of the Whipple Federal Building, and
fucking traitors.
The traffic still comes and goes here out of this entrance, and that's what provokes the response from the crowd.
Jesse Ventura nailed it when he said, this is like 1938 Germany, and I'm not going to live in an authoritarian dictatorship ever. Right now I will protest peacefully. For now, I will be peaceful. For now. I mean, that's one of the themes that we've been tracking out here, is the way that the people who live here telling me that they feel backed into a corner. And I've been listening to people talk more and more desperate terms. I mean, how long do you have the fortitude to hold out, and continue this peaceful protesting? We're 1 year into the Trump administration. You've got 3 more at least in front of us, and who knows what he does at the elections beyond that. How much fortitude do you have to continue to protest like this out in these conditions, make your voice heard against a federal government that, at least for the next several years, is going to be seemingly going to be continuing to apply the same pressure? As long as I'm breathing, I will be out against fascism. I hate fascists. Fascists are not welcome. Jesse said that the Republican Party has basically been traitors to the Constitution. The Republican Party could stop this nonsense right now. We have a mad king who needs to be stopped. He has done how many impeachable offenses does the guy got to do? And then all frontal assaults. Venezuela. You got Venezuela. You got disappearing people here. And it's all to cover the Epstein files. I was a teacher in the prison system in Michigan for 22 years, and I'll tell you one thing: I observed prisoners for 22 years. Pedophiles hang out with other pedophiles. Trump is a pedophile. It'll all come out. He is 100% a pedophile protector. And these people that want to worship him, I think it's the biggest con ever pulled on America. ever. This is the biggest con ever pulled on America. People got duped. They voted for a con man, and they need to pull their heads out of their asses. Finally, will you please wake up?
I wanted to get your opinion on some news, some reporting that's come out of the Associated Press today is that ICE is circulating a memo to its new recruits telling them that that they do not need a judicial warrant to force entry on some private property, that they can do it with just an administrative warrant, or a warrant that is essentially just written by the administration itself. When you hear that the Trump administration is, potentially tearing up the Fourth Amendment protection against unreasonable search and seizure, what's your reaction? I mean, can anything surprise you at this point?
No, nothing surprises me. If you're wearing a mask, you're either a coward, or you are a thief, or you're a bandit, or you're a thug. This is not America. People wearing masks. We got guys wearing masks. Just no due process. Due process. That's we got to have it, or we're a lawless nation. I think that all these good judges and these good lawyers that are quitting and resigning instead of to keep their integrity, why don't we make a branch with them to prosecute all of these guys and unmask every single ICE person, unmask them. They all need to be prosecuted and held accountable. Stephen Miller needs to be held accountable. The costume wearing gnome, she's got to be held accountable. The mushmouth Tom Holman, he's got to be held accountable. And every one of these foot soldiers got to be held accountable. This is bullshit. Bullshit. When dictators try to take over other countries, one thing that they don't have to deal with is an armed citizenry. We are being peaceful right now, but we have more guns than people in the United States. There's a lot of people that feel exactly the way I do. We are fucking disgusted and we are pissed.
Soren, anything else you wanna add here while you have the platform before I let you go?
I love you guys. I love what you're doing. Stay on the front lines. Keep fighting the good fight. And, I just want to encourage people to watch independent media, because the corporate media is just not serving the public right now. I mean, they're basically acting like the Republican Party with their heads in the sand. This could end today if the Republican Party showed some balls. They have no backbone at all. I don't get it. Where I came from, we have a Marine Colonel Bergman. I've written him several times. Jack Bergman, you're a military man. You're in the military, and you're letting this happen to U.S. citizens, and to everybody should be free from this bullshit. We have to do pride. I'm sorry, I'm fucking rambling, bud.
That's all right. You're doing fine. You're doing fine. But Soren, thank you very much for joining me. I appreciate it. Hang out for just a second. I'm gonna sign off here, and I want to ask you one more question off camera. But it is cold here, as I told all of you just a few minutes ago. We recognize our limits here at Status Quo. When it does get too cold, or when we start to feel the effects, that's when we call it. And that's what I'm going to do now. So I just want to end with one more call for support. We're not able to do this without the support of our members. So if you can, go to statusquo.com/join for as low as $5 a month. You go to keep us reporting here on the ground in the Twin Cities. Go to cover the tens of thousands of dollars it costs us to be out here, to be operating here on the ground. We're grateful, very grateful to our donors, to our sustaining members. I also want to give a thanks to the Midas Touch Network, who we are here supporting and reporting in conjunction with. Thank you to them. Thank you to our whole team. And then I also want to give a shout out to Andrew Mercado of Mercado Media, who had surgery today. We made sure to stop by and give him some well wishes today, but wanted to give him a shout out. He's been doing incredible on the ground reporting here in his home cities. So And he was the one who graciously kind of showed us the ropes out here, gave us the lay of the land when we first got out here in December. So we're thinking about him right now. Get subscribed because we'll be going live again tomorrow from the protest around JD Vance's visit here to the Twin Cities. But for now, in the Twin Cities, I'm JT Siskowski for Status Quo. Good night.
One phase was done, and many years later, nothing happened, right? To get to now, we got out of the business in 2012. I know the existing owner, he just changed hands. He's surviving still, even with all that development, and many other small businesses in town are surviving. This development that this developer's planning on doing is going to bring more people, different type of people that will spend more money. And hopefully the business that we started many years ago will finally thrive. And that's why I support this bill, and I hope you support it as well. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
How are you? My name is David Rivera, 103 West 42nd Street. Mr. Francaneri, I feel you. I had a business here in Bayonne for about 10 years, and it wasn't easy to be here during those times. But I could see that this development here is going to bring so many more people to the town. It's going to bring so many more businesses to the town. It's going to raise this town up. And I believe 100% this type of development is perfect where it is. If they do 50 stories, it's great. And I back this 100%. Hopefully you all do. And hopefully our town will continue to move forward. And this is a great idea. So thank you very much for your time.
The council already made their mind up. They know they're going to vote for it. The people's input is completely irrelevant.
Hey, Pat Desmond, 131 West 4th. I'm not against this project at all, but you're gonna have to build the fire department up. You realize 50 stories, you're gonna have to get new equipment here. And I'm sure Weaver knows that. You're gonna need new equipment.
We actually asked the chief before both of those.
Yeah, I just want to point that out. And so when you talk to them about the development project, let them buy a new fire engine or something.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Melissa Rada, 399 Kennedy. I also support this project. I invite all of you to take a ride down there and see what's already started, because what his vision of what he wants to do and give back to our community and to bring people together from every part is amazing. Like, it's something different than what we've been seeing. So I've spent time with him. I've actually, yes, I am broker of Keller Williams.
And Ms. Brown, I'm certain that you're probably most intrigued by the community stage that will be down there.
Yes,
as well, and representing
exactly.
area for our children and our, yeah, I thought that might
very, and it's, you know, it's not only about real estate, right? So it's not only for the residents that live there, it's for the whole community. And just seeing, yeah, a big difference in the restaurants, the food court that he's bringing, all the different nationalities that he's bringing in, all the ethnicities of food. So I support this 100%, and I thank you for creating this.
Thank you. Anybody else? Okay, Mr. Peter?
No protest against, objections to, or statements in favor of this ordinance or its passage has been filed with me. Do you have a motion to close?
So moved.
Motion to close, Mr. Booker. Mr. Carroll.
Aye.
Ms. Perez.
Aye.
Ms. Weimer.
Aye.
Mr. Lopez.
Aye.
And the resolution ordering final passage.
Second.
On the resolution, Mr. Booker.
Aye.
Mr. Carroll.
I'd like to clarify, somebody used the phrase enemy and some inflammatory language. All the people associated with this are excellent people. And I think Mr. Weaver used the term friends of the community and friends of the city, and they absolutely are. No one goes into a project, even if they're projects I oppose, where it's saying they want to destroy the city. That's not the case. Everybody wants to do something good for the city. My concern about this, and I've been an opponent, and I don't begrudge anyone associated with it. Business owners, we want to see businesses do well. Real estate, we want to see everybody touched by these things so that they can rent out the units and so forth. And again, talking about that tide lifting, all those. But the issue at hand goes back to what I raised at the beginning of the meeting, and I said I wasn't going to comment on each of these pilots, but we have created a neighborhood down there. And so through one form or another, there are townhomes, there are smaller structures, there are traffic issues which are going to be addressed tonight, I understand. But we've created something that we now need to preserve. And so I can't support this in good time. Oh, I'm sorry.
By the way, people have told me that you guys have been eyeballing me all night. The guy you look see right there, the guy someone alleged was a paid actor for that project.
I came in 2006 as a councilman, we were given the base back in 99 and 2000, and nothing was going on. There were all kinds of plans issued, there were 6 districts gonna be, there was gonna be thousands and thousands of homes, we were promised $1 billion in taxes were gonna come out of this land. And then we slowly saw nothing happen. Then an administration prior to the Davis administration sold off a huge chunk of that money and only saved 55 acres. I was against that sale, and I watched the base just deteriorate, just grass growing, that was it. Finally, the Davis administration came in 2014, and some things started to change.
Jimmy Davis, dirty. He was Bayonne mayor for years. Now he's the Hudson County Sheriff. Alleged sexual harasser, big time. Hundreds of thousands of dollars paid out in settlements, and he was voted sheriff. Insane. And he's protecting Lieutenant Medvedro, the alleged S-predator, who was a Hudson County Sheriff and head of the Democratic Committee in Bayonne, New Jersey.
This building is something unique. I looked at the design of it, I looked at what they want to do, and he's not alone down there either. There's other people building down there that want to do some unique things, and these are things that can't be done in Bayonne proper. They can only be done down the base, or else they would put a lot of people out. And I'm the councilman for that board for where the base is and the rest of uptown, and I wouldn't allow a building like that to put that many people out on the other side. But down the base, this is the perfect fit. This is where we want that. This is gonna change Bayonne in a new direction. We got such good things happening down that military base right now. You know, we have a ferry coming in. We have these other buildings coming in, and a lot of other development coming in right now. There's so many things with jobs, with UPS, warehouse, a couple other really good projects going on. This is the year New Jersey Transit is supposed to start a walkway over so you can get there. There's talks about doing pedestrian walkways that link up that area of the military base with the shopping center. So I don't want to be too premature with that because that still needs some work, but there's even talk about hotels now. So when all this is said and done, it's going to be more than a community. It might even be its own city.
Only one police officer here right now.
Probably out of politics, but it'll probably be the fourth ward down there. So with that, I'm really, really excited about this project. I think it's a great fit for the town, and I vote aye.
Is an ordinance approving an amended financial agreement by and between the city and Bayonne Bay Developers Urban Renewal LLC for the property located at the peninsula, which is identified as Block 820, Lot 1, as shown on the official tax map of the city. Which was introduced and passed at the first meeting at the meeting held December 17. Was published in the Bergen Record and posted on the bulletin board as required by law, with notice that it would be further considered for final passage. Following a public hearing at this meeting of January 21st, is now before the council for consideration and a public hearing. And a resolution moved by Councilmember Booker, giving the ordinance second reading. Mr. Perez, will you second? Second. On the resolution, Mr. Booker. Aye. Mr. Carroll. Aye. Mr. Perez.
Aye.
Ms. Weimer. Aye. Mr. La Palusa.
Aye.
Second reading is by title, an ordinance approving an amended financial agreement by and between the city and Bayonne Bay Developers Urban Renewal LLC for the property located down the peninsula, which is identified as Block 820, Lot 1. The council is now ready to give all persons interested in this ordinance an opportunity to be heard concerning it. The council president will recognize anyone who wishes to speak.
Can we just have a little clarity, Dr. Snowder, on what the actual amendment is? Is it a Scribner's error or is there a substance?
I think it's just a corporate issue, actually, with the developer. I don't think it actually changes any of the terms of the financial agreement. Joe, just.
Yeah, this is the for Atlantic Realty for Halpern, for the townhomes styles that were built. This request came in from their lender as stated. So this, requirement.
Anyone else? No protest against, objections to, or statements in favor of this ordinance has been filed with me. May I have a motion to close? On the motion to close, Mr. Booker. Mr. Carroll. Mr. Perez. Ms. Weimer. Mr. La Palusa.
We're getting close to the public speaking time, everyone. Thanks for staying with me here. And God bless the other gentleman. I found out what his name was, a really interesting man. The Fireball. And let's see his name. His name is Bobby Lake. And we're up to 15 out of 25. 24, 15 out of 24, then public comments. This is one of the longest meetings I've ever been to. It's like watching corn grow over an entire growing season with no rain and no fertilizer in the soil.
With notice that it will be further considered for final passage following the public hearing at this meeting of January 21st, now before the council for its consideration and a public hearing. And the resolution moved by Councilman Booker, giving the ordinance second reading, Mr. President, second. On the resolution, Mr. Booker. Aye. Mr. Carroll. Aye. Mr. Perez. Aye. Ms. Weimer. Aye. Mr. La Palusa. Aye. And second reading is by title, an ordinance adopting a redevelopment plan for the property located at 508 Avenue Way, 510-514 Avenue Way, and 134 West 22nd Street, which is identified as Block 208, Lots 1.01, 4, and 35. The council is now ready to give all persons interested in this ordinance an opportunity to hear concerning it. The council president will recognize anyone who wishes No protests against, objections to, or statements in favor of this ordinance or its passage has been filed with me. May I have a motion to close? On the motion to close, Mr. Booker. Aye. Mr. Carroll. Aye. Mr. Perez. Aye. Ms. Weimer. Aye. Mr. La Palusa. Aye. And the resolution ordering final passage.
Second.
And on the resolution, Mr. Booker. Aye. Mr. Carroll.
The next 9 are redevelopment plans.
I think they're going to go right through these next 9.
Not speak on each one. My main concern was I asked that there be some affordability element in each. The workforce housing is a little bit different to be.
Mr. Perez. Aye. Ms. Weimer. Aye. Mr. La Palusa. Aye. 16 is the ordinance adopting the development plan for the property located at 657-660 Convoy, which is identified as block 158, lots 22, 23, and 24, as shown on the official tax map of the city, pursuant to local redevelopment and housing law. Introduced at the first reading at the meeting held December 17th, was published in the Bergen Record and posted on the bulletin board as required by law, with notice that it would be further considered for final passage following the public hearing at this meeting, January 21st.
Thank you, Dana Walmsley, for the $5 PayPal. God bless you. Everything you share, I will support the mission and the work I'm doing, everyone. So God bless you, Dana Walmsley, for the $5 PayPal.
Council is now ready to vote. Persons interested in this ordinance opportunities are concerning it. The council president will recognize anyone who wants to speak. Any questions on 016? No protests against, objections to, or statements in favor of this ordinance or its passage has been filed with me. May I have a motion to close?
That's Madeline, and she seems like a very nice lady. But I would love to give her speaking lessons to speak more dynamically, make this meeting more fun.
Aye.
Did you know how many ordinances are in here? They put the speaking after the 24th ordinance.
Christine Holmes, such a great bitch, shot her own fucking family dog and the family goat. Yeah, the fucking goat got shot too. Yeah.
No, Christy, no, you're going to hell. You guys are gonna burn in hell. Super hard. It's not fun.
God hates all you big Christian fucks.
The Bible would burn in your hands if it could.
Trump didn't even touch the Bible. Did you notice that when he got sworn in? Fucking couldn't even touch it. It was like 3 inches below his hand.
You're some Nazis! Nazis!
That's the holy. Oh, here comes some fucking Nazis. Ah. Take a left turn down. Oh, those are going two guys blowing each other over in the corner. Don't get me the outside, you come off, but the quiet inside.
February to shut down the Portland ICE facility, but there are people in Portland who have been fighting for this for years. We have this demand to shut down the Portland ICE facility because it is a home base for ICE's operations. The conditional use permit for that facility was granted by Portland City Council in 2011. It was this organizational body here that allowed ICE to have this building here in the first place. And so we need the government of Portland to step in and fix the problem that they created. We're going to have some great speakers today. They're going to talk to you more about why we are here and what we're asking for. But I want to ground us in the moment that we are in here today. In Minneapolis, just 2 weeks ago, a woman, Renee Good, was murdered in broad daylight on camera in the middle of a residential neighborhood by ICE. Yay! Just 1 day later, 2 Portlanders were shot here by Border Patrol. Yay! ICE is escalating its violence. Boo! Yay! And what we have heard from Portland City Council is basically silence. We have seen inaction on the part of our government officials when it comes to fighting ICE. And repeatedly, they tell us that there is nothing they can do because it's the federal government, that they have no control, and that we just have to follow these lengthy bureaucratic processes to get that Portland ICE facility shut down. But we're not going to listen to those excuses anymore. We can't. We simply cannot. The situation demands so much more. That's why we are here today, to say that there will be no justice, there will be no peace until we get what we are asking for, and that is to shut down that Portland ICE facility. So when we go inside, as they've done before, they might give us some excuses. They might tell us all these different reasons why they can't do things. But I want you to remember that the people inside that building have the ability to change the law, and that's what we need them to do. So without further ado, I'm going to get started with the speakers. We're going to start with Izzy from Portland Contra las Deportaciones.
City Council and the mayor have had ample time to take a stand against ICE terror. For decades, ICE has been racially profiling and ripping families apart. In 2011, Portland City Council approved ICE to set up a base in our city to centralize, organize, and coordinate their deportation machine. Since 2016, they have been allowed to escalate their destruction and rounding up of families to throw into concentration camps. In this last year, they have escalated to unprecedented levels of terror and oppression. What have the mayor and city council done? In June, we created a coalition supporting the revocation of the permit for the Portland ICE facility. A campaign originally started in 2018, but restarted in February. That's right, people have been asking for this for over 7 years. We increased the pressure. Since February, we collected 19,000 signatures demanding the facility be shut down. This is a popular demand among Portlanders. We sent over 1,000 emails, met with city councilors, went to council meetings, participated in public comment, doing everything the right way. And how have they responded? Most councilors did absolutely nothing. Zimmerman and Myrtle Guinea notably seemed to take immense joy, in fact, in wasting as much time as possible during meetings, droning on and on over nothing, while constituents wait for hours for the opportunity to beg them to do something about ICE. They buried their heads in the sand while masked men kidnapped our neighbors, poisoned a low-income apartment and an elementary school, and the National Guard threatened to descend onto us. Our very own Mayor Keith Wilson was absolutely silent on this issue all the way until August. It wasn't until we disrupted city council meetings and Mayor Wilson's interview at Bike Happy Hour, yes, this man was out for drinks after ignoring ICE terror for months, that they finally issued another land use violation to Stuart Lindequist, then publicly congratulated themselves. Lindequist, the landlord of the ICE building, then appealed the violation, claiming he was facing political discrimination for leasing to unpalatable tenants, despite the fact that the violation was because ICE had broken the law by detaining people over the 12-hour limit over 50 times for their own data. Mayor Wilson could have pushed the violation forward to a vote and had the ICE permit revoked back in November. Instead, he allowed Lindquist to appeal the violation and gave him an extension to provide evidence for its invalidity. He does not care. That is who our mayor is. The same mayor who, when I told him I had to get a chest x-ray because of ICE's tear gas, rolled his eyes at me. The same mayor who, when ICE shot 2 Portlanders 2 weeks ago, sent the police to protect the ICE building. An illegal use of city resources per sanctuary city code, by the way. Police who harassed and brutalized protesters, arrested them with zip ties, maced and punched people, roped my breasts. All on Mayor Wilson's orders to protect ICE. Sanctuary city, my ass. What have the progressive city councilors been doing throughout this? Like I said, most have been absolutely silent, but what about those who aren't? Are they making public statements, pressuring the mayor to push the violation through? Are they pressuring permitting and development to push the violation through? Are they creating legislation to shut down the ICE facility? No. Councilor Murillo has actually repeatedly spoken out against shutting down the facility, saying, I've come to the conclusion that shutting down McAdam is not the right approach for now, as far back as July. Her reasoning being that after detaining immigrants, ICE would transport them to the long-term detention center in Tacoma instead of the facility here, where immigration lawyers would theoretically have a 12-hour window to get them out. ICE also claims the building must remain open in service of immigrants. Murillo and ICE have the same stance on this. Hundreds are being detained every month, and not a single immigrant has been released after being detained. Hundreds are being detained every month, and not a single immigrant has been released after being detained at the McAdam facility through this process, per data dating back to 2023. They are all already being sent to Tacoma. The solution isn't to host ICE. In November, Murillo and Councilor Mitch Green proposed an impact fee that would fine private landlords leasing to ICE, like Lindquist, for any costs they create to the city. The first example of cost to the city listed in this ordinance is police overtime. They are literally having the ICE landlord pay for police to protect the ICE building. Mind you, nothing is stopping ICE from reimbursing him. These motherfuckers found a loophole in Sanctuary City Code, effectively allowing ICE to pay for police protection, which is illegal, through the landlord, and put it forth as progressive legislation. When I pointed this out in November, they kicked me out of the meeting for being disruptive, despite that Murillo, Koyama Lane, and Pirtle Guinea were all seen whispering and giggling with one another, texting and eating, leaving the room and coming back with pizza throughout public comment. Just after the meeting, Murillo reposted a meme calling us feds for criticizing her policy. Last meeting, she made passive-aggressive posts on Blue Sky against revoking the ICE permit during public comment, continuing the pattern of utter disrespect to constituents, staying true to the egregiously childish social media conduct I had called her out for. When others called them out for being distracted and disrespectful during the meeting, they hid behind a banner of victimhood, claiming the criticism was simply misogyny. Green and Canal posted backing them up. Green even named our group as the supposed perpetrators, even though we aren't the ones who uploaded the viral videos. Green has not been involved in any further action regarding ICE. Canal has, though. Last week, he proposed a mask ban, forbidding federal agents from concealing their identity, at least in theory. Portland police are actually specifically instructed not to give any commands, restraint, or detainment once they determine that the federal agent is in fact a federal agent. This is just another law forbidding impersonating an officer, which is already illegal.
Boy, she knows how to
These people
fire
keep
up a crowd.
congratulating themselves for throwing sand in the gears of fascism. They're not throwing sand in shit. They've been scolding and slandering us for trying to do exactly that. They instead proposed putting up a sign that says, if you're going to terrorize our communities and rip families apart, throw people in concentration camps, poison our streets, homes, and schools, please just show your face. But if you don't, that's also okay. We won't stop you. I don't know about you all, but personally, I am appalled by how these politicians have been handling this crisis. They're not just spineless, they're complicit. They're not just cowards, they're traitors.
Well, they are spineless.
If you are sick and tired of these jackasses enabling ICE, ignoring their constituents, and
that
wasting
right,
our
too.
time, let me hear you say it. City Council, shame on you. Lost my spot. We are going to go in there and we are going to show them that as long as they are part of the problem, they do not get to carry on business as usual. We will not allow them to. We demand that they stand up for the people by revoking the permit and kicking ICE out of Portland. ICE out of Portland! ICE out of Portland! ICE out of Portland! Revoke the permit! Revoke the permit! Revoke the permit! Revoke the permit! When I say city council, say do your job. City council! Do your job! City council! Do your job! Mayor Wilson! Do your job! Mayor Wilson! Do your job!
Yeah, no justice, no peace.
No justice, no peace.
No justice, no peace.
No justice, no peace.
If we don't get no justice,
If we don't get no justice,
then they don't get no peace.
then they don't get no peace.
No justice, no peace.
No justice, no peace.
No justice, no peace.
No justice, no peace.
If we don't get no justice,
If we don't get no justice,
then they don't get no peace.
then they don't get no peace.
All right, we're going to go to our last speaker, but before we do that really quick, I just want to give some housekeeping items because we're running a little bit close on time. So we're going to go ahead and get lined up to go into that building at 5:40. They will open up the doors at 5:45. We want to try and basically pack the room. So if everybody can follow us in, we want to try and fit as many of us as possible on the first floor. Once we overflow in that floor, we can go into the second floor. Some of us are going to get public comment. If you have one of those signs that I handed out, please hold them up while we're doing public comment. After that, some of us are going to be doing some chants. So we're going to be letting them know loud and clear that it's not okay to continue on with business as usual. It's not okay to just be talking about, property taxes while ICE is terrorizing people here in Portland, and we're not going to allow that to go on. We're not going to be silent. We're going to force them to do something today, tomorrow, immediately. So just get ready. At 5:40, we're going to all go get in line, all right? And if you need any help, you can always come and find me or one of the organizers. If you're an organizer today, can you raise your hand? Cool. Yeah, so come find us if you need any help. But next up, we're going to hear from Pedro. He is one of the original creators of the petition to revoke the permit and close down the ICE facility.
Thank you, Holly. Thank you, Portland contra las deportaciones. Thank you, ISIS. When I say ICE, you say out. ICE! Out! ICE! Out! ICE! Out! ICE! Out! ICE! Out! ICE! Out! When I say revoke, you say the permit. Revoke! 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 I want to thank all of you for being here. I want you to know that you all need it here. So thank you so much for being here. If there are any of you who are coming out for the first time in a long time or the first time ever, I thank you for doing that. You are so needed for being here. Thank you. I will end for all of you who have been doing it for so long. Just keep doing that. All right. Just keep going at it. You're my comrade. And if you're here for the first time, you're my comrade too. I'm gonna keep this very short. And I want to start by saying that abolish ICE, it is not a slogan. Abolish ICE is not a jingle. And I know that many of us want to do something about what's going on out there. I know you want to do something. I know you want to show up in spaces that you can. I know you want to be engaged in ways that you can to make a difference. I want you to be aware about the dangers of performative liberal politics. How dangerous liberal politics are in pacifying movements, co-opting for nothing to happen when the people really are moving, when people really are engaging in action, when people really are demanding action and a change. So I want you to be, when you can, aware when politicians are coming out here using platforms that they can, platforms that they have, to say abolish ICE, but don't do shit about it. Politicians coming out here saying abolish ICE, but then somebody says revoke the permit and they feel like, they seem like they're about to shit their pants. I want you to be suspicious of that, because that's how movements get undermined. Then they want you to rally, to follow them. They will know all the good points to say. They know exactly what to say when they go out there. They know how to even weaponize their own stories, their own upbringings, the stories of their own upbringing, to pacify the movement. Because their agenda is done. Their agenda was to make it to a fucking seat and not do anything. And if you run for office and you're sitting in a fucking seat, do your fucking job. And the job right now is to revoke the permit. Revoke the permit. Revoke. Revoke. When they are engaging in all this talk about bureaucracy and we can do it now and we need some time and we're gonna put a ban on the mask and we're gonna, put fees on entertainment and all that, be suspicious of that, all right? We gotta be suspicious of that. So to all the politicians, revoke the permit, shut it down or get out. 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 All right. I just heard that the doors are open, so let's move on.
Oh, great. A metal detector.
What's that? You were up this weekend? This weekend? Oh, I don't remember. Who were you? No, I wasn't. I was just listening to you there, and I really appreciate it. For a while, I've been apprehensive about revoking the permit because I was worried about the backlash. But honestly, I don't think it's no, it's just I was out the other week, sure. And the problem is that they have put so many excuses. And all these excuses that they have articulated, all those things have gone down the drain. Yeah. Nobody cares. Actually, they were completely exaggerated. Because in different occasions, the location of the so-called check-ins for immigrants, nothing changed. out and, in and out whenever they feel they have situation. So they prove themselves that building is not needed. What that building does is that facilitates big rates. So if somebody gets arrested saying or saying so they have a place to stop. It's hopefully there, and then move it on.
This is going to take a long time. Yeah, I just realized I can't go in there because I'm carrying. I kind of screwed up.
Well, no, I knew it, I didn't know it before.
Yeah, I don't know. There's like no Patriots here. I mean, this was a great opportunity to troll these people. It's not going to happen. So I suppose my options now are to, what the fuck is that? I don't like to look at that dude. My options now are to go back to the car, leave all the mace and the weapons there, and come back, or see what's going on down at ICE. It's kind of early to go to ICE though.
I'm like, oh yeah, same shit, still have a car. Yeah, like I understand. Oh, it's the fire extinguisher. But also, the longer up those batteries.
Yeah, well, Tommy